Today I'm going to be breaking down for you guys a video about the iPhone X, XS, XR, and X Max. But before we do that, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and of course tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a cooler friend to check out our content. Let's get it. So for this video, I'm going to be doing a breakdown for dummies. Now, I'm not insulting you by calling you a dummy. I'm just saying, if you're like me and you don't really understand these really big tech terms, I'm going to break it down for you in a very simplified way so that you guys can also be able to understand what you buy before you buy. Don't just buy things flat, you know what I'm saying? So today we're going to be doing a breakdown between the differences of the iPhone X, the XS, the XR, and the X Max. Now, first things first, iPhone launched the X, this baddie right here, in November of 2017, marking the 10th year anniversary of Apple. Now, if you don't know it, these guys don't actually have an iPhone 9. They went straight from the 8 right onto the 10 because they were celebrating the anniversary. Then after that, they launched this baby. That is the iPhone XS, and it came out in September rather of 2018, followed by this baby, the XR, in 2018 October, and finally the X Max. Now all four of these phones, as you can see, are glass coated from the back and the front. That's literally all of them. But the iPhone XR comes in a variety of colors. We go from red to white to blue to coral to space gray, and there's so many of them. And then when we come down to the XS and the X Max, these two phones are available in gold, in white for specifically the X Max, of course in space gray and gray. Now unfortunately for the iPhone X, it does not come in the color gold, which limits it to space gray and gray. But that's alright, don't worry about it, because all four phones are very capable of wireless charging. Let's get into weight and water resistance. Now the heaviest of all these phones is the iPhone X Max, which comes in at 7 ounces, followed by the XR, which is 6.5 ounces, and finally the XS and the X, which come in at about 6. I took a photo, wow, at 6. Now guys, water resistance wise, all phones are waterproof. However, the iPhone X and the X Max can go into water at about 2 meters for about 20 minutes. Coming in next with these two, that's the XR and the XS, which can go in up to about 1 meter of water specifically. But remember, as much as yes, these phones are waterproof, it is crucial to remember that any slight damage made on the exterior of the phone, whether the back or the front, can basically lead into water penetrating the phone and causing water damages. So you guys need to be very, very careful about how you handle or manhandle your mobile phone. Guys, now we're gonna jump into battery life and phone features. Now the iPhone X Max and the XR usually have the bigger battery capacity, lasting for between 16 to 20 hours. Now the iPhone X Max, the XS, and the X, all three of these have a dual back megapixel camera. It's 12 megapixel, by the way. We don't know what megapixel means, but we're still talking about it. Whereas the XR has a single 12 megapixel back camera. But don't be feeling like, oh my god, I'm missing out on 2 cameras, because all four phones have the same 7 megapixel front camera. And you know, we take selfies more around here, so yeah. So guys, with that in mind, let's talk about the phone resolution. Now the iPhone XR has the least resolution, and then it keeps on increasing from there. So we go to the X, which has a slightly better resolution than the XR, and then of course we go to the X, S, and finally with the X Max, which has the best resolution. Now in terms of gaming, for all my gamer nerds out there, you know what I'm talking about, I recommend the iPhone XR and the X Max because these have the best capacity for video gaming, especially if you're going to be playing games like, you know, PUBG, Halo, Call of Duty, etc. You guys know your games, Now in terms of RAM, we had to see the notes there for a second. If we're talking about RAM, the iPhone XS. Which one is the SX? XS. This one. So the iPhone XS and the iPhone X Max have the biggest RAM of about 4 gigabytes, with the XR and the X coming in at 3 gigabytes. We don't know what that means again, but I do say bigger is better, and to me 4 sounds better than 3. So let's talk about that for a second. I think bigger is better. You know what I mean? No? I should stop? Okay. Alright guys, now we're gonna talk about one of my favorite things to talk about, and I know you guys definitely want to know about. That is the iOS and the phone prices. Now we're gonna start talking money. Now the iPhone XR is literally, but before we get into that, all 4 phones have access to the latest iOS, which I think is the 14. And the XR specifically is the cheapest out of all 3 of these, but it does miss some features like the second camera at the back. But that's okay still, because for the iPhone XR, if you want to buy it, remember you can get it in a variety of colors. It's got a really nice storage capacity in terms of, you know, RAM. I think RAM has something to do with storage, I'm not really sure, but yes, it has a bigger RAM, and it's quite good for gaming, and it's quite tech savvy. Now for the iPhone X Max, this is like the god of all iPhone X's, you know what I'm saying? So for this one specifically, it's got really good iOS, it's faster, it's got the bombest camera, it's got amazing features. So this would be your go-to if it's within your price range. Of course, it's the most expensive. I'm not going to say the price here, you need to DM us to find out our prices, but this would definitely be the priciest. Now the iPhone X, in my opinion, is better than the XR in terms of camera and everything. However, you do need to keep in mind that the iPhone X, being the first model that was dropped, has about only 2 more years of updates, whereas the iPhone XR, X Max, and the XS have XS. Okay, the iPhone XS have about 3 more years of updates before, you know, we move on to our next models. So you guys, these are the iPhone reviews that I've done today. Please let me know what other iPhone breakdown you guys want me to do, what model you guys want me to do. Make sure you leave a thumbs up on this video. Please do not insult my presentation skills, because I'm really bad at this. But I will see you guys back here on this channel next time to drop another video. Let me know what you guys want to see. Let us know why you think Sage Buyers is the bestest, because it is. And of course guys, check us out on our social media platforms. This has been the breakdown, well, the breakdown for dummies by Daddy Sims. I'll see you guys next time. Let's get it. Disclaimer, I realized after watching this entire video back that I said iPhone X Max instead of XS Max. You guys, English is not my first language. We don't speak Luzungo around here, so just bear with it. Every time I say iPhone X Max, just know I actually mean iPhone XS Max. Make sure you like this video, give a thumbs up. Of course, tell a friend to tell their really sexy friend to check us out on YouTube, subscribe to this channel, and love us as much as we love you. This is Sage Buyers. Check out the video.